Good evening, everybody. This is Eric from Racing Central, back with another live stream. On time-ish, about 2 minutes late or so. I aim to start at 9 p.m. every Sunday evening. Tonight we are playing some Aero GPX, one of the most promising upcoming F-Zero-like anti-gravity racing games that are currently out there. This is a Steam exclusive game currently that is released in early access. So you really should do yourself a favor and check the game out. And hello Nelio, thank you for being here. Right on time. We are of course going to get started shortly. Everything should be almost set up. For some reason YouTube always OBS doesn't allow you to set everything up before you start the stream. You have to go into the settings on YouTube settings on your other computer. Alright, let's see here. There was something about the controls I wanted to check out here. Okay, flick for slam. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right, a Hyperslide. I read up on some advanced mechanics in this game. But this should all be good. Let's just double check that everything was... yeah, it is. Alright. Then we should be good to go. Alright, let's see here. I hope everything is well with you, Nalium. And remember, if you like what you see, hit them air brakes, as well as that like and subscribe button. And for more racing content, check out the Discord server, link in the description. That's right, that's where it is. Thank you so much for putting up the commercial here right in the beginning of the stream. Let's see, we're gonna do some warm-up first with an event that I've already completed. Let's see. With the sliding wheel. Let's see if I can pull off some hyper sliding, the new mechanic that I've learned. Now that's out of the way, let's go. Yep, it's about time to let's go. So this is a completed event. I'm sort of just warming up here. So apparently you can do this slide maneuver, and if you grind the wall, it will actually give you speed. It doesn't feel like I gained a lot of speed there, but you know, maybe I watched an outdated tutorial. Now I'm feeling more like I will blow up. Oh, a health strip. Okay. So no boost yet, since we are on the first lap and you start off with no boost, and the boost strips are usually right before the finish line. Let's see if I can slam into someone. I need both the boost and the health there. Okay, so the trick to do... Alright, everybody's boosting now. Whoa! Oh! Did not see that coming. Oh, there you have to trade. Should you boost or should you... oh, sorry, should you hit the boost pad or should you hit the health strip? I think I need to practice the hyper sliding in a more calm environment. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, there we are. Oh, that was a hyper slide. You strafe outside to the corner, opposite the way you want to turn, and you boost at the same time. It looked pretty cool. And apparently that's a good way to take corners. Not that I feel that I am performing very well this lap. Some more boost. Did you just hear, whoa, Mario said yeah, maybe so. Alright, let's see if... no, not single player. I can just... I think I can just hear my whoa now in the delayed live stream beside me. Figure 8 circuit. Okay, let's see if I can just practice some fundamentals here. Let's pick up one of the fundamental ships here, and we're just gonna see if I can show some advanced mechanics that I learned from YouTube. Oh, you can restore boost on health. Okay, that's cool. So okay, give me some boost here. So if you hold both, in this game you can strafe from left, right. A sword, yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. You can use it to take sharper corners. But what you can also do is, okay, let's just jump into the air now. Yeah, we have of course the drill dive mechanic. That gives you a lot of speed if you dive for long enough. And what I want to do now is to put myself in this state where I lose grip. Sometimes you should lose grip to take corners properly. And then you should strafe to the outside and then... okay, I just forgot the boost there. Let's do it again. Next corner. Strafe to the outside and boost. Okay, something like that. I think that is an essential mechanic to play with the big boys and girls out there. It doesn't feel all that natural. Oh, there we go. It doesn't feel natural at all, but I can definitely feel that... oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, one more time. Okay, let's take it again from the top. Oh, there we go. Nice. I forgot I should have pulled the boost one more time. And dive. Oh, did I do the Mario thing again there? Okay, okay. No, also, yeah, you can definitely feel you take the corner much faster, but at the same time it's harder to control your ship. There we go. Alright. So I have an upcoming video this week about this game, so I've just figured I'd live stream the game to show off the game and build some hype, and also to... ah, nice. And also to... yeah, get some more playtime, because having a YouTube channel takes a lot of time and I don't have a lot of time, so sometimes I feel like I have a YouTube channel about video games but I don't have time to play video games, which is not entirely true. I play video games, I guess, every day or more or less, but sometimes it could be like for half an hour. Alright, we have sort of not gotten the boost hyperslide mechanic nailed down now. I think this is something you have to do over and over and over again to get the hang of it. Okay, let's do it again. Lose the grip, strafe to the outside, and boost. Okay. My problem now is to get back on the right path after this, the hyperslide. This is again one of those games, many racing games I feel very shallow at first until all depth reveals itself. I mean, more or less all the Wipeout games are like that, and I guess a lot of other games as well. Loose grip, hyperslide. Oh, there we go. Did you see that? How clean was that? Ouch. Oh, it was fun. And I think this was a tutorial that the developer Aaron McDevitt put up himself. Oh! Alright, a couple more. Then we're gonna read some comments. Oh, nice! I'm sort of feeling I'm getting the hang of it now, but it's a completely different thing to do it in the middle of a hectic race, of course. And another thing is you need to drill dive. You need to let go of the drill dive button at the right moment. Oh, nice. It might be hard to see exactly what I'm doing if you're holding the controller yourself. So both straight buttons, so lift grip, drift to the outside, and there we go. Alright, I got this now. Let's see a couple of comments. Phantom Spark is on sale now on Steam apparently. And good evening, of course. That is awesome, Blender Works. Maybe I should make a community post about that, because that game is really good game for anyone who wants to improve at racing games in general. Navy Star Man says, it is almost like pulling back on arrow on the bow. The longer you're sliding, the tighter turn, more direction change when you release. Yeah, sort of something like that. I can see what you mean there. Yeah, you might be right. And Navy Star Bandit, in case you didn't know, is a highly skilled Redout 2 player. Go check out Navy Star Bandit's channel if you want to learn a thing or two about Redout 2. So thank you for being here, Navy Star Bandit. Come to think of it, you're actually one of the first people I collaborated with on my channel. I wanted to make my video about 5 reasons why you should play Redout 2, and I wanted to have some gameplay from highly skilled players, so I reached out to highly skilled players, and I was allowed to record some highly skilled gameplay. Okay, now here, okay, it was a bit addictive to do the hyper sliding thing. Okay, let's try the other thing. If you grind along, you can make this spin attack move, which sort of loses you lose control a bit, but you damage your opponents. And allegedly, if you do the sliding maneuver when you grind a wall, you're supposed to build up speed at the cost of health and also potentially losing control of your ship, I guess. But I can't really feel that I got it all nailed down right now. Alright, let's do some real races. And when I say real, I mean races in a video game, which are technically not real, but you know what I mean. Let's see if I can perform better in the triple loop. Expert. Let's see here. These are the combat ship. Let's do a combat ship run with this rising claymore ship. Let's see. Very poor acceleration, but good top. Okay, let's just see how it goes. We're still on the warm up part of the stream. Happy to be of service, says Navy Star Bandit. Well, thank you again for allowing me to capture your gameplay. Redout 2 really is awesome. I should probably play the first one too. I'll see what a disc costs. And Axel says, "What's up, Eric?" What up, Axel? Thank you for being here. And yes, I guess, yeah, I don't really want to stir the pot about which game is better, Redout 2 or Redout 1. People have, let's just say, firm opinions about that. This looks like a nice corner for Hyperslide, but I have no boost right now. Okay. I didn't have time to do it in real life, or sorry, I guess I had time, but didn't have time to react. It's really hard to time these side shift attacks. Oh, we need a boost here. Alright, here we go. Okay, now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my first, okay, not very good one, but my first hyperslide in an actual race. Whoa, this game is so fast. And this ship has very low grip. I'm losing traction from the slightest touch of the stick, it feels like. Okay. I'm sorting on a downward trend here with the hyperslides. This ship was not really my jam. I'm not making excuses now, it's just that it feels like you can't even make the slightest steering input without losing grip. And this game sort of copies the grip mechanic from F-Zero. I haven't played a lot of F-Zero GX, I've sort of just tried the game out, but But the ships with a high grip, you can sort of turn more aggressively before you start to slide. I guess sliding is sort of a mechanic that can be used on by highly skilled players, but I feel like I need a little more grip than this ship provided. Okay, let's move on now. This was the funny half pipe. Okay, let's go on with the fatal fireworks. Let's just get into the grind. I wonder what ship will be good now. Maybe you go for this average one, the Lucid A Nightmare. Bunnyworks says, "Oh dang, I just one copy of Red Out 2 for Switch listed right now. Not a single red one for any platform. Guess no one wants to sell the game." I guess so, but both games are available digitally, so that's always an option. And I don't think Red Out 2, the Switch is, I haven't played the Switch version of Red Out 2, so I can't say for sure, but I know that it's capped at a lower FPS than its bigger siblings on the other consoles. Oh, turn too quickly. Was not too soon. No boost. Yeah, you can sort of use those flames to get a bit of airtime and get some. But now you don't want to use them, because then you will be sent up, or straight down into lava. I think I'm upside down right now. Alright, let's see. That's some kind of shortcut up there. For some reason I have problems with that corner. Alright, shortcutting here. It's not helping me a lot. And my ship is burning up as well. Now I need to avoid the flames, because this will send me into the lava. Okay, it's final lap. I don't think that I know that I made mistakes this run, but I don't think I've made 29th place level of mistakes. Let's try and go upside down. Oh, final bird. This is some kind of state where my stats are increased, but I will also eventually explode. Okay, that was not what I hoped for. Okay, there's the shortcut. It's close to the finish line. Oh, let's see here. I can't imagine Switch Red Out 2 running well. I just prefer physical games over digital. Fair enough. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, but now the Switch 2 has been announced. I think the official announcement video on Nintendo of America's channel had 18 million views, which is kind of insane. Okay, there it is. But of course people are excited. Am I excited? I'm not sure. I own a Switch and I do like it. There are some things about the company Nintendo that I don't like all that much, like their pricing model for their first party titles, which I have discussed before. Ouch! Let's just restart there. But the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible with Switch games, but we can't be sure if it will be an performance increase. That wasn't really the case with PS4 games. The PS4 games that were perform better on PS5, they had some kind of optimization going on. Otherwise they just played more or less the same, like the way they played on a PS4 Pro. Oh, thought I would hit the flame there. Okay, we are in a relatively good position. Before I got overtaken by 5 people. Okay, now we need to avoid the flames. Ah, let go too late of the... Ah! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, this game is not very forgiving. And off we go. Okay. I guess we are in a bit of a grind fest here. I might as well mention that thank you for being here during the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time off your day to tune in to my weekly live stream. I stream every Sunday at 9 PM currently. And I think I've found the sweet spot regarding what live streams works for me. And by that I mean how often I stream and how long I stream. And I know that streaming 1 hour every week isn't perhaps not a lot, but if I consider myself a content creator first and not primarily a streamer. And it feels great to have, you know, just 1 hour, because I've mentioned this before, if I had like a busy week and I'm tired, I know that I can always bring myself to go into entertainer mode for 1 hour. It's not all that much of an effort. If I, for example, knew that I had to stream like 3 hours 2 nights a week, then I know that I would eventually burn myself up out. Not burn myself up is what I'm doing in this race, I guess. Yeah, that would just be exhausting to me. But now I have the perfect level of number of streams where I know that I can always will be able to keep up with my schedule. I think it went better the last time. I'll know it went better because I was in the 25th place there before I needed a boost. I could turn the difficulty down 1 step. I don't want to, but I may have to for the sake of not boring my viewers. And my goal is always to make... Oh, let's see here. Is any less forgiving than Airframe Ultra? Yeah, I thought Airframe Ultra was relatively forgiving. I mean, technically this game, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not blaming the you know, the technical parts of the game. It's just that it feels like if you make 1 mistake, then it's over. Okay. Let's do it to career again, carbon division. Okay, let's do standard difficulty and we switch up the ship to maybe I need a faster ship. Let's go with the Devil Dagger. Okay, Blenny says, I don't know if I'll get to Switch 2. I've already put some money aside for it, but I feel like a lot of games would look better on my current OLED Switch, which is super awkward. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, we'll see what kind of titles they will that they will sort of launch the console with, because we don't know that yet. And I mean, it always comes down to the games, whether you want the console or not. For me, it would obviously be a new F-Zero game. That might be a killer app for me. Because yeah, given what I do here on the channel, and also yeah, I'm really looking. That will be. It's just type of racing games that I enjoy, obviously, and it will do a lot for the genre as a whole. I think a new F-Zero game will bring in new players to that type of game. I mean, people who are too young to really know exactly what an anti-gravity racing game is. And then they will probably try out some other of the great indie titles that are out there, like Aero GPX, for example, that you are watching me play right now. Now, okay, will this be 1 hour of lava track? I guess this track is like a Tartar's Mines from Red Dead 2. My arch enemy in that game. Fly straight. Oh, yeah, that's was the worst thing you can do. If you miss the flames, then we'll just slam straight into the wall. Alright, let's see here. Getting some boost. And using some boost. I don't know if it's better to hit the boost pad there or... Ah! Oh, I was in second place. And I know I lowered the difficulty, but still. I know the controls in this game are really, you know, exact. But things go very quickly, and I'm in this final burn state now where I slowly will burn to my death, so I guess being in second place doesn't really help me much. Oh, JW Tech is here. Thank you for being here. Okay, that's right, I respawned. I just thought it was over. But at the same time, I have to run off the track, I guess. And now we're in first place, okay. Okay, no hypersliding. This is... no! Why? I had it. I don't want to run this track anymore. Nevertheless, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Oh, it's Finn here as well. Thank you for being here. And someone reminded me that this is the 30th year of and 30th anniversary of the Wipeout series, which is pretty darn cool. I'll definitely have to... Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Which ship did I have? I had the speed ship there. Okay, let's do it with my favorite. We're not doing a lot of flying there, but let's do it with my favorite ship, the A10, and see how it goes. No, not the pinball. I guess so. Stream looks good. All right, that's great. We have some we've had some technical issues before. Right. Oh, do I fly further? I'm not entirely sure what some stats. I mean, this ship has high points in flying, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. It has something to do with being in the air, I know that. But I don't know, like, now, do you fly faster? Do you fly further? Do you benefit more from drill diving? There are so many questions. Are you doing better than with the speed ship at least? Ah! And I know that it's been quite a while since I did my last Redout 2 stream. So I actually figured that it would be time to do some more Redout 2. This is actually scheduled for next week's stream. Then we'll do some Redout 2 action. I think my Redout 2, when I haven't really sort of deep dived into the statistics, but the current feeling I have is that my most popular streams have been about my Redout 2 streams and my the competitions I've hosted in Wipeout Omega Collection. Oh, Beak is here. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. No in-game sound. Okay. Let's see if I can heal here too. Oh, Beak is here. Hello. Yeah, the in-game sound is on. It's just very low. So thank you. I'll address that. Audio, master volume, turn it up a bit, see if that helps. So we finally managed to take on and beat the lava track, only to see that the next event will be on the same track. But no, let's read it here. There are some story sort of presentation on some of the races. Ryder Kane is a fairly new face in Aero GPX and is fond of gambling anything. Okay, he pushes his bet. If he loses a race with the 5 most popular Aero GPX pilots, he'll sell all the illegal aftermarket parts of his brand new machine. Wicked Motor. Okay, that's the actual name of his machine. Okay, let's see if he can beat Ryder Kane. Let's see if I missed here something. Yes, 30th anniversary. Let's go. That's right. Wipeout's 30th anniversary. I definitely need to do something about that. It's a huge deal, actually. It's been 30 years. How can it be that long? I guess it has. It was 95. The first game came out the year I turned 10. That's probably why I don't remember so much about the first game, but I think 2097 was the game I played quite a bit at least. But of course, after that, the game has come to mean quite a lot to me. Finner says, interesting stream title. Oh crap. Thank you. Alright. Sorry, it was just... You guys need to tell me these things. Thank you, Beak. Yeah, it says this title of my stream is Min sändning, which means my broadcast in Swedish. Obviously because I have a Swedish interface turned on in OBS, but it's not what I wanted to name the stream. It's because I had to log out of OBS and then log in again. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. It's addressed now. At least I clicked save here, so hopefully it's addressed. So now I have a completely different ship that I couldn't choose myself, which doesn't steer very well. That last race went so good in my favorite ship that I feel like maybe I could have done it on the higher difficulty. But I'll guess I'll do that off camera. I don't know what archetype of ship this is, but it feels like... Oh, okay, no boost, Jesus Christ. I didn't even have time to react. So I guess this will be a practice run. Oh, you really can't miss the only boost strip on the track. But we're keeping up relatively well, all things considered. Aha! Oh, this ship goes into sliding state very easily. Okay, now boosting. Let's use the boost. Oh my god. Okay, I'm pretty confident this is a speed ship. That went very fast there in the straight line. Oh, let's see if I can put my hyper sliding that I practiced the first 10 minutes of the stream into use. Okay, some much needed health. Oh, I boosted too early. I was going to try a hyper sliding. Now I just need to focus on not hitting the flames. Oh, okay. I have some boost left. And first place, nice. Luckily, Vix, no one told. No, not a comment I read at least. Oh, no, Google Translate said shipment, so I thought it was some kind of ship joke. Okay, yeah, I can see that, because the word for shipment and broadcast, come to think of it, it's the same thing in Swedish, which is kind of weird now that I think about it. Oh, Nalium is doing the housekeeping again. If you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit them air brakes as well as that like and subscribe button. And for more AD Racing content, check out the Discord server, link in the description. Thank you so much, Nalium, for doing the housekeeping things. That is something that you can do to support me. You can... Oh, now we got a bunch of more people now that I changed the name of the broadcast. Thank you for being here, everybody. Glad you wanted to tune in to me playing some Aero GPX. Oops. I think we've got that ship now. And now we have a Grand Prix here. Yeah, that's the new ship, and this is the top speed. Yeah, it felt like a top speed ship. And there is Ryder Kane himself. Alright guys, let's take a moment to appreciate the character design of this game. I mean, the ships look great, and also the characters, the pilots, they look great. I mean, they don't move around in cutscenes or anything, but I can see that a lot of work went into the character design of this. This is some truly high-level artist stuff. And you can see at the bottom of the screen it says advanced stats, so I can open the advanced stats, and then you see a lot of things like strafe, airspeed, air mobility, hyper sliding. Also the sliding cars are very, as you can see here. No, you can't see it. My head is... I'm actually going to move myself a bit here. I want you to watch the hyper slide bar there. As you can see, when I switch from a speed ship to slide ship, then you can see that the hyper slide goes obviously very high. And it is sort of filled halfway up on some other archetypes of ships. But what I want to mention here is that the hyperslide is a completely optional sort of top level mechanic. So this really goes to showing that maybe the sliding focused ships is more like sort of a, maybe not expert level but more advanced level of ships for experienced pilots. And as you can see, just do a couple of more things here. We can watch the speed ships here. I mean, all these ships are, we remove the advanced steps, so all these 3 ships here, they have higher top speed than other ships in the game. But if we turn the advanced stats, we can see that the advanced stats differs quite a bit between the actual top speed ships. And add to that we have a bunch of question marks here. This is an early access version. This will mean that we have a total of 6 ships within each archetype, each with different distribution of their advanced stats, and that means that there are a lot of stats and combinations and things to try out in this game, and it will be nearly impossible not to find a ship that suits your taste. For whatever reason, I guess I haven't really completely and analyzed all these hidden stats, but for some reason I like the flight ships the most. So whenever I have the option to pick one, I tend to go for the flight ships. So let's go with the Helix Hawk. The art style looks great in this game. Yeah, I agree with you there, Jake. They say, welcome, I won't take payment until you actually sponsor a race team. Yeah, but I think I have my first quasi sponsored event coming up. Well, not really, but a viewer of mine and also a great Wipeout player called Meg1S, a Finnish player. He and a bunch of other people are going to partake in a Gran Turismo. Is it Gran Turismo 6? I'm sorry, don't play all of Gran Turismo. The latest Gran Turismo game, and all of them. He actually reached out to me on PlayStation and asked me if he could use my logo, if they could put my logo on all the cars in their team, so it would look like a sponsor. And of course I said yes, because that sounded super cool. So it will not be any sort of exchange of money or anything like that. It would just be my logo on a fictional race team, which is cool enough for me. Okay, I feel like this ship is not as stable as my favorite one. Hypersliding! Whoa! Not a very clean hyperslide, but a hyperslide nevertheless. Pinballing. Need health, but didn't get health. Barely avoided the wall there. Okay, last lap, right. And Jake says, which is the most aegis systems like? Okay, yeah, I guess we can find out which ship is the most aegis systems like. That would be sort of above average in everything except the top speed, I guess. And Nano says, man, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, that's sponsored. And Jake said, oh yes, I saw that in the server earlier this week. Very cool. Yeah, it actually is very cool. And in case you don't know, I do have my own Discord server. Every fan of futuristic racing games is welcome to join. You just click the link in the description and it will take you to a permanent invite link. Jake says, also I believe the event is happening in Gran Turismo 7. Yes, that's the latest Gran Turismo game. I know that a lot of Wipeout players plays Gran Turismo as well, but I just that game is not. I haven't actually even tried it out. It's just something that haven't really caught my interest. But I think it's fun to see the fans of a very realistic game like Gran Turismo 7 also likes a very non-realistic game like Wipeout. But of course, you can like different types of games. Imagine that. Oh, okay, it was some jump pads there. But I have to say that the level of, I mean, this game is made by one person called Aaron McDevitt, and I have to say that the challenge is very consistent. I mean, if you, now I'm on standard difficulty. If I switch to the next one, it's called veteran, I think things get harder, of course, but I think they get about as much harder on every single race. For example, in both Redout 2 and Wipeout the Mega Collection, I feel like the challenges are very inconsistent. It feels like some races, for example in the 2048 campaign, you can win with your, not with your eyes closed, but you know, I mean, they're not very challenging for a seasoned player, while other challenges like the zone events in the 2048 campaign can be a really tough challenge. And it's also sort of mixed into all the different grids, so you really don't really know what to expect. But here I think it's a stable level of challenge that scales with how further you go in the career, and also it scales accordingly with your chosen difficulty level. That's impressive for just a one-person job. But then again, I don't know if Aaron has outsourced something. I know when I talked to Brendan Anderson, who made Star Racer, he had outsourced, he was the programmer, but he had outsourced quite a bit, like artist work, to other people who are experts in that field. Alright guys, I'll just pop a question into the chat. What game are you playing right now that is not a racing game? If you pop a game into your console or just boot up from your hard drive, what is the game that you play currently that is not a racing game? It could be anything. Just pop it into the chat and we'll see what it is. Don't be shy. You have a bunch of people watching now. Just tell me what you are playing right now. I'm interested. I can start, of course. I'm currently playing, I'm sort of going through my backlog. For some reason I felt like playing military shooters, so I played through the games I've gotten through PlayStation Plus, which is the campaigns of the original remastered version of the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2. I mean, some fun and short, intense experiences. And now we're upside down. But then I switched to a completely different game, so now I'm playing through the PS4 Ratchet Clank game reboot. I did play through it before, but it was quite some time ago, and it's a game that has been optimized for PlayStation 5 as well. So I figured that I want to play it again. So that's what I'm playing right now. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, it's just called Ratchet Clank. The reboot. Ouch. If you're wondering what I'm doing when I fly off the half-pipe there, it's to gain air so I can do the drill dive maneuver. This track was up on as a time trial challenge earlier in this grid, and the only way to win that was to fly off the half-pipe and do what I'm doing right now. Ah. Ouch. Oh, I see some comments coming in. Can't wait to read them. I'll just finish this race. And after this one, it's the lava track. This is the upside down part where I tried to jump off the off the side a couple of times before someone in the chat told me that you try to jump when you're upside down. Alright, finish. Then you will play Cyberpunk 2077 is awesome. Yes, I have been thinking about picking that game up. I know it did a poor launch, but even though the PS5 version did fine, I guess. But now I know the game has been updated and it looks quite good. I don't know if it will be too big of an undertaking, because I guess you can play that game for 100 hours, but I really want to play that game as well. Let's see here. Jake said, I did play Portal today, which was fun. You know, I know exactly what game Portal is, and I think I own a Steam version of it, but I never really got around to playing it. So that of I know it's still a very unique puzzle game. I don't know if it counts, but I did play it in Lego Dimensions. There was a Portal level pack, and I played that, but I don't know. I hardly think it was as challenging as the actual game. Nalium says, well, for anything not racing is either Apex Legends, Titanfall 2 and Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, I see. I haven't played Apex and not Cyberpunk 2077, but I did play a lot of Titanfall Titanfall 2 back when it was released. The campaign in that game, it has to be one of the best FPS game campaigns ever made. The game costs so little now, so it's worth picking up just for the campaign. But Benny Bullocks, do you play it? Nalium, do you play it online, like multiplayer? And if you play it online, which platform are you playing it on?
3, 2, 1, go!
Have you played the COD Infinite Warfare campaign? That's my favorite. No, I think Infinite Warfare was. I just remember that people hated on that game so much for some reason. I thought it was the most interesting looking Call of Duty game in years. I guess people didn't want it to be like the sci-fi up in space. But I have played a trial version of the campaign, so I played it for a couple of hours and I really liked it. It had some. I got bumped off the track. Alright, now I have some catching up to do. And now I have some bouncing to do. And super drill dive. Let's see if I can do. I haven't really used much of the mechanics in this game. Oh, I keep spinning in the air. I think it's hard to hit your opponents because things go so fast. You can do look like a side slam attack, but it feels like you're just swooshing by people or they are just swooshing by you, so it's hard to nail the timing. Well, I did learn to Hyperslide today. I haven't really been using it a lot in the actual races, but it was really fun to implement that mechanic. Drill dive. Nice. So when you're in the air, you're supposed to stay close to this little green line here, which is where the slipstream is the strongest. Ah! I forgot that. That's some place where you probably shouldn't use the boost unless you're completely sure of what you're doing. I tried to went for Hyperslide, did not go very well. I'm not hypersliding without any railings, thank you very much. And a drill dive for the win. There we go. The multiplayer is kind of mid, but the campaign is absolutely awesome. It's completely standalone for the other campaigns. I see what you mean. I'm not sure I would agree that the multiplayer is kind of mid. I think the multiplayer was awesome. I just wish I was better at it. I just performed completely average in that game with a kill KD ratio of 1.0, and I never really nailed how to use the jumping and sliding mechanic in a more, take that movement to the next level. But I'm talking about Titanfall 2. But it's an awesome game nevertheless. I really hope they will make another game in that series. But I guess that's hoping for too much, as long as Apex is steamrolling still. I know they added team deathmatches in Apex, which made me want to try the game out. And Apex Legends takes place in the same universe as the Titanfall series. So thank you for the tip about the Infinite Warfare game. I actually have the game on a PS4 disc, and just need to plug in my PS4 because my PS5 is the discless version. Yes, I do. Currently I'm playing on PS4. Okay, so you're playing multiplayer on PS4. Maybe we could play some multiplayer together in that game. The multiplayer is kind of...
3, 2, 1.
Okay, sorry. I just want to clear some things out. I misunderstood. Okay. Nalium said that you're playing multiplayer on the PS4. Okay, so we could play some Titanfall 2 together. And someone said that the campaign made me cry, man. Yeah, it almost did that to me too. It was an awesome campaign. And Benny Bullocks, you're obviously referring to the multiplayer in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, of course. I just want to clear that out. So that's I didn't play the game, but in multiplayer. But I do on the disc version, like I said before, and I want to try out the campaign in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So glad we got that cleared up. And how many tracks are there in this? Okay, we are on the lava level. I think this is the last one. And after that, there's not a lot of minutes left on the stream. I can definitely feel I did play this game on the green flight ship that I can't remember the name of, and the controls of that ship is much more exact than this. I'm sort of feeling like I'm sliding all over the place. That's right, I have no boost, so I can't hyperslide. I know that when I play this game now, it doesn't look like it's like extremely deep, but there are some advanced mechanics like mastering the hypersliding and the drill diving and some other advanced mechanics. I mean, there's a lot of depth in this game. Oh, I had to strafe in the air there to not go off the track. So far I've been managing to just spin attack someone there. I've managed to win every race, so I'm sort of feeling like the standard difficulty is a tad too easy and the next difficulty slightly too difficult. Okay, hyperslide. Oh, I don't know how much time I gained there, but you should have seen my hyperslides in the beginning of the stream. Rewind and watch it from the beginning. I can do them, I promise. Daniel says, I wouldn't mind doing some Titanfall 2. Okay, we could do water break. I guess I would be quite rusty in Titanfall 2, but yeah, but I guess people are still playing it on PS4. I think it was available through PlayStation Plus like a year ago or so, but so a lot of people may have it on their hard drive. Also, I have Black Ops 4 and Cold War from PS Plus. You do? How come I don't have them? I always add the games to my hard drive. So why don't I have those games? Because I've checked my hard drive or my game collection for all Call of Duty games. Freddy Bull says, I also have Titanfall 2. I never played the multiplayer much though, but I did really like it. Yeah, the campaign is awesome. Alright, let's see. Now we have unlocked... I mean, the stream is coming to an end, but you want to check out here. We have the last division of the early access version here. The Solar Division. Which would mean that we have about 3 to 5 new tracks to play here as well. and then we have, and everything ends off with a Grand Prix. 5 new tracks, and that would probably give me the last 2 ships of the early access version. Black Ops War was like 4 years ago, but Black Ops Cold War maybe 9 months. Okay, I need to, yeah, maybe okay, Cold War, yeah, you know what, I'll just see. Let's not take the discussion here during the live stream. Alright, I hope you liked what you saw. I would highly recommend at least checking out Aero GPX. I'm not sure, the big game may have, no, I don't think it has a free demo, but the early access version is not expensive, and the game is, this game is definitely one of the most promising F-Zero like games that you can find right now. There are other solid early access sites as well, but Aero GPX is definitely one there at the top. So make sure to check it out. But thank you so much for joining the stream. Oh, Banshee's here. No worries, Banshee. There's always next week. Thank you for tuning in to say goodbye at least. Yeah, feel free to join my Discord server by clicking the link in the description. And if you're just tuning in here for the first time, maybe click on my channel name and see if you find a video that you like. And once again, thank you everyone for joining. I super appreciate you taking time of your day to hang out with me during my weekly live stream. I'll be back with another stream next Sunday at 9 PM, and hopefully I will be back before then with another video. But that will be it for this video. I am Eric from Radio Racing Central, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye and good night everybody.